Always a bit of a dilemma, right? A bit of a conundrum. Always like a little bit of a problem, right? An issue. Where should you stay? Especially if you've never been to the city you're going to for the first time. Well, in this video, hopefully I can help you decide, give you 6 different options, 6 choices on where you should stay next time you visit Saigon or Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. I mean, you can stay right here. It's pretty nice. You can stay like over there or over there. Watch the video.
Ho Chi Minh City or Saigon has a wide variety of options for hotels, guest houses, and hostels, from a humble dorm bed to 5-star luxury suites. Most of the sites that are of interest to travelers can be found in District 1 or D1. I'll break it down into 6 different areas that will help you decide which location is best suited to you. The Dong Khoi area is at the center of Saigon's District 1 and close to many of the top sites of the city, so it makes sense for a perfect base if you've got the budget. Dong Khoi, Nguyen Hue, and Riverside has the highest concentration of 5-star hotels in the city. But if you dig around, you can find some mid-range places too, as well as Airbnbs. Nice streets and sidewalks that are usually clear of motorbikes, the finest restaurants in the city with a huge variety of cuisine from Vietnamese to Indian, Japanese, even Argentinian, and some very smart cafes. Rooftop bars at some of the most iconic hotels in Saigon, trendy nightclubs, and beautiful French colonial architecture that blends with the modern. You won't get a sense of everyday Saigon in this neighborhood, but you'll feel pretty comfortable. On Dong Khoi Street itself, you'll find some of the city's iconic hotels near the Saigon River, more classics and more 5-stars.
Saigon so much because you can walk for 30 minutes and see so many different neighborhoods with different atmosphere. This place is no exception. This is Da Cao, which borders Dong Khoi, and I like to think of this as the neighborhood of walls and guards because there's so many consulates in the area and guards, as you can see. Just within about 5 or 10 minutes from me here, walking, is the French consulate, the US consulate, the British consulate. You're still close to a lot of sites like Notre Dame Cathedral is just down the way here, maybe 5-10 minutes, and the Central Post Office. Some good 5-star hotels in the area, some moderate priced hotels, different vibe than Dong Khoi, not as touristy, not as much nightlife, but some fantastic restaurants, some cool old school places. Definitely a good choice if you're going to stay in Saigon. Museum, and just outside District 1 is District 3, another area worth considering for its good selection of mid-range and moderately priced hotels. You might want to use a taxi to get to some of the sites, but you'll be in a less touristy area with some great restaurants, food streets, and a more local feel. A little closer to the airport, too. The Ben Thanh Market area is loaded with conveniences, from a great variety of Vietnamese, Malaysian, Japanese, and Western restaurants to money changers located on the streets directly across from the west and north side of the market, and tour booking services everywhere. Don't forget the market itself, where you can bargain hard for a variety of clothes, shoes, souvenirs, and sample Vietnamese food.
This is a great shopper's area with streets surrounding the market holding potential bargains on shoes, clothes, and other items, and within a short walking distance to the modern Saigon Centre shopping mall and the Saigon Square Bargain Centre. There's also a night market that opens after 6 p.m. If you like attention, you'll get loads of it at Ben Thanh. Located between the Dong Khoi and Pham No Lao Vien backpacker area, this is a perfect location for covering off sites and close enough to long-distance bus pickup locations to travel beyond Saigon.
I love Nguyen Thai Binh, this area around here, very close to Ben Thanh Market, the Fine Arts Museum. Actually, if you're going to stay in Saigon for more than a week, this is a good area because there's some nice little budget hotels in the area, close enough to the beehive of tourism, but far enough away to make you feel more like a local, like you're just a regular here. And great banh mi, by the way.
A 5-minute walk to the Vien backpacker area if you want to be close to the action but not right in the middle of it, and about 10 minutes to Ben Thanh Market is Co Bac, Giang. This neighborhood has a few budget options in some of its lanes and streets and will also make you feel less like a visitor and more like a resident with its traditional feeling neighborhood and a morning market where you can pick up some fruit and street food. This area also has a vibrant street food scene at night and a mix of old school and newer cafes and restaurants.
The Pham No Lao Vien area of Saigon is the backpacker center of the city, and in my opinion, it's one of the edgiest backpacker centers in all of Southeast Asia. So if you're up for an adventure, this is a place to be. You're really close to the action, lots of clubs and bars here, but you gotta be careful, you gotta watch your back. I've listened to stories of people getting their gold chains ripped off their neck as they're walking around here. People waking up, not knowing what happened the night before, and all their stuff is gone. So keep your personal items close to you here. Don't leave your drinks alone in bars or clubs. And like I said, if you're up for an adventure, great guest houses here, budget hotels, moderate price hotels, even dorm beds if you want to crash in a dorm bed, and have a great time in Pham No Lao Vien. So down these little alleys here, you can find some great little guest houses that actually are kind of quiet. As a matter of fact, you can pretty much find everything down these alleys, from a place to do your laundry, to get shirts sewn, snacks, just about everything right here. Love Saigon. I think it's one of the most dynamic cities in the world, and I hope this video helps you pick out the appropriate place for you to stay next time you visit. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos from Vietnam, Southeast Asia, East Asia, and South Asia, and don't forget to turn on the notifications button too for the latest videos. Thanks so much for watching from Saigon, Vietnam. This is John Sabo. See you soon.